Greetings, everybody. Hope you okay. Hope you are fine. It is another beautiful day here. It is July the 19th, and welcome to this video on the power of networking and meeting new people. So before we begin, if you don't know me, my name is Joshua, and I am a mindset coach. I help people think positive, be emotionally intelligent, and want to take action after you think, and you feel great. So welcome to Advancing Mindset. So do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. And also share if you think you're getting value out of this. So it is a beautiful day today. It is the 19th of July. So here in the UK, this is when people should be, it's called Freedom Day, when everybody goes out and says, yeah, no more lockdown. Yeah, no more rules. It's all over. So people all around are celebrating, even before people were celebrating, going out before that. I can't wait for this, but today is when it's officially over. So yes, we should celebrate because while you've been down for a long time, as life goes, there's always another side to look at. So on the positive side, you should look at things are free now. You're able to move around, and some of the restrictions now are taken off. But on the other end, there are more cases which are coming up. So you also have to be careful now because even those who are infected will be going around moving, and chances are is what they might infect you, isn't it? So you might say, oh, because now we're free, let us move around, and then you meet up with everybody, and then if you are infected, then cases will go up. So that's the double side of freedom. When everyone is allowed to do anything they want, and then those who are sick infect others. Like those went to the Euro Championship match in Wembley with Italy and England. Someone apparently was saying people who went there got COVID. Some people were saying that. That's what I read in the news. So yes, you would, because everyone mixing together, so you don't know who was sick, who wasn't. But all in all, that's what happens. So that is what we are celebrating today here in England. Is a Freedom Day. So the freedom is also a double-sided sword. There's a good side and a bad side. It's not for everyone. It's for some, but not for all. Some people, when they are free, they make up a lot of mistakes. Some, when they're free, they do great stuff, isn't it? But all in all, that is a great day to celebrate. It is quite hot out here. It is very hot. I think yesterday was hotter. It should be around 35 yesterday or more. Today, I haven't checked the temperature, but it should be hot as yesterday. So it's getting hotter and hotter. Even in America and in Canada, there's a heat wave. So why is the heat wave? Because of carbon emissions. It's because there's no trees in the cities. No trees give a lot of oxygen. They attract a lot of fresh air, but because there's lack of it, if you see where there are lack of cities, most cases lack of trees, there's a lot of heat waves. Unlike the desert is different, but in cities, most people now are getting hot. So wherever you are, make sure you're fine, make sure you're safe, but just look up the weather. And if you're where there's flooding, we have send our condolences, but make sure you are keeping safe and make sure you are planning ahead in case things change. Because people in Germany didn't know what happened. They lost their housings, their livelihoods, because they didn't know a flood was coming. I don't know if they were warned or they ignored it, but something happened and some people were not ready for it. So always be ready, no matter what. Yes, so going back to today's topic, talking about the power of networking and meeting. Networking can be defined as, in simple terms, meeting people, going around and making contacts which are valuable for your career or your business or your life. So that's what is called networking. That's the term, but to be honest, we all network every day. When you speak, when you go to school, we're networking. We're already doing it. But when we use the word networking, it's kind of like it's coining a term, but we already do it, isn't it? But normally, networking is used as a term for professionalism when you're going just for the intent of getting business contacts, getting new clients, and get resources. That could be for your business, that could be from your little organization or your big organization. So all these are things you do when you go networking. Why is it good? Because there are a lot of benefits when you network. Because we are told, stay away from this because they don't believe you, they are different from you. Yes, people are different, but people have ideas, people have knowledge that is important for you. Everyone in the world has knowledge which we are supposed to share and use. Yes, we're different, but we're supposed to network. When times come, we network. When times are different, we go back to our families and nations. But at times when you have to interact with people, because there's gold in this country. People have diamonds. Some have this kind of product you want. Some have this culture. So you have to network with people to understand. Sometimes it's to benefit, also to improve yourself, and to learn what people are doing so you can see what they're doing, and also you can implement it in your own life. So networking is a key process. So never ever stop networking. Find out people work. Moreover, look at your brain or your body is a powerhouse of networks. It is amazing. All this body of yours, if you can put it up, someone is saying it's like a universe. Just your little cell, one cell. If you put it under the microscope, it's a universe. Of course, everything is intertwined. It's networking. Everything's working together. You got the brain coming to the heart, then the heart goes down to the arteries. There's arteries, there's a ventricular, there's artery, there's the right side and the left side. Then you go down to the capillaries, which bring out smoke in your hands. And you go down to the feet. You got your little systems, or in the big systems, you got your organs, you got your tissues, you got the cells. All these things are working together just to make you who you are. So what is happening on the inside is the power of networking. Different races are in your body, different religions, different people, different tribes are all in your body, and they're working together in harmony. So that is what we call the power of networking. Your body is the best form of networking. For you to be alive, for you to speak, the brain sends signals to there. Say this, comes out your mouth. What are you thinking? It takes it out of there, comes out of here. In seconds, what am I going to say next? What was I preparing for? It comes, it takes it out from memory. Take it out. So I'm thinking about it, but it takes milliseconds because they are processing very quickly. They are working fast. Maybe that's why I speak fast, because I'm always my reason. But all in all, you want to be networking. If your body doesn't, if one of your organs doesn't stop connecting with other parts of the body, that's when sometimes you get sick. You feel the pain or something because something is not going wrong. So when something stops networking, especially your heart, that's when you think, oh boy, because they say they always check the heart if you're dead to see if it stops. That's when you know somebody's fully dead, when the heart stops beating. I don't know if that's true, but apparently they say so. But all these systems in your body work together. They work in harmony. Until we start putting in our own, no, it's agreed. Let's me change. That's when things start happening to your body. But networking is key. Networking is very important. So if you are a business person, if you are an employee, if you're self-employed, if you are looking for friends, that's kind of different. Message business and career and self-employed. So what are the main three things you want to use for networking? Also, as a friend, it's good, but networking is mostly in terms of professionalism. So I'm going to talk to you about a few benefits that you can think about. If you know some, you can also implement them and use them in your networking side of life, because you should have a professional title for yourself. You should have your relationships, you should have your time off. All these things should be in part of your system or your life, where you have time to play, time for socializing, friends, and then time for strictly business, where this is career, self-employed, or when you're employed by somebody else. So these are things you have. So we're talking about the professional side of networking. You can also use it when you're making friends, but friends are different. Friends is just very casual. Friends is a casual thing sometimes. You can also network with friends. But when you are getting for networking, you get in the mindset of just going to make contacts and resources. That's when you're focused purely on looking for contacts. Because you go to friends' parties, sometimes people don't want to network, they just have to have fun. But if you go to a networking meeting, you know everyone here is focused and has come primarily to make contacts and to find out what they can get from others. So it's not bad. People say, oh, using me. No, we've come to get contacts, not to make friends. There's a difference. So a few advantages or a few benefits that you can apply for networking. Number one, it strengthens your connections. It strengthens your business connections. So if you have a business, if you have a YouTube channel, if you have a product you are ever creating or you're promoting, so by finding other contacts, people who are doing the same, you strengthen your connections. You want to find out what they are doing, how they're implementing it, what they did. Some people can mentor you, some you can mentor. So it strengthens your connections. When you have strong connections, all that wealth they have and knowledge, they can pass it on to you. And if you're mentoring somebody else, you can also pass it on to somebody else. So we learn best by teaching others. So you find one who is ahead of you and one who is below you. That's the way. So you can be taught, and then you can also you can teach others. And that is the best way of making connections. It improves your mind, and once you connect more, your brain makes more connections, and those neurons start firing and wiring from, sometimes I can feel it, just wow. So it keeps making new connections. When your brain makes a new connection, it becomes more powerful. You add in more energy, add in more brain power. And the more brain power you have, the better you are at speaking, at confidence, at presenting yourself, attacking your goals. Because why? The brain is moving you forward. Your brain is amazing. If you give it more connections, more good stuff, it helps you move ahead. That's the power of your mind and your brain. So it's about sharing. You share what you have, you give, and people give back. So you increase your connections by going there. So there are events that people have where people are networking. So look for some in your area and wherever you're living and find out where are they. But first of all, make sure you have your story correct before you go to a networking event. Who are you? What do you do? Why do you do it? And why should people listen to you? Who are you? What do you do? Why do you do it? And why should people listen to you? Number two, you get fresh ideas from there. So it's always good. Sometimes we forget, but by meeting others, people talking about ideas. Oh, this is what I do. Like, hey, you can do this. You can add on to this. Oh, you do this. Oh, I do it as well. This is what I did. Oh, well, great. You know what? Some say yes, some say no. Yeah, but you get fresh ideas. You always want to have fresh ideas. Don't stick to one idea for 100 years and say this is the truth. Everyone has a truth. So if you listen to if you network with others, you will find out their truths and put the puzzle together. Like the puzzle, where everyone has a small piece of the puzzle. Once you say your piece of the puzzle is the only one, then you are, I wouldn't say right or wrong, but if you believe that it is, that's up to you. But here we say we look at all the pieces of the puzzle. Everyone has a part to play in life. Whether very good, whether very bad, whether very kindly, whether very abusive, whether very wicked, whether very happy, very racist, very discriminatory, very judgmental. Everyone has a part to play. You figure out what part they have to play in your life. Then you figure out the piece of the puzzle they are putting in your life. That is networking. Don't think, oh, doesn't like my skin, doesn't like what I eat, doesn't listen to my kind of music. Oh, I cannot hang out with you. Oh, I have different religion. Oh, different color. Different is a man or she's a woman. I can't hang out with you. Yes, you cannot hang out with everybody, but sometimes you need to find out people have a piece of the puzzle. That's why you're living where people are. Think about it. If you hate people, then move out and live by yourself. People won't do that because they know people need people, but they're acting up. Time is pride, time is ego. No, not me. No chance. So you get fresh ideas by mingling with people. You never know. People are different. Doesn't matter if the times people can hate you and still be nice, but you can still get something off them. The person who hates you a lot also has knowledge in there, has ideas. So if you can talk to your enemies, those who talk back, and then you see what they're doing. That's what I do. To be honest, I go everywhere. I can sit with racists, I can sit with bigots, I can sit with liars, I can sit with cheats, I can sit with those who despise me. I can sit with them and actually have a conversation. Because the enemies are people. If you give them what they want, they'll open up. So remember, before people give you their titles, remember they're human. If you understand how human beings work, give them a little something and they'll give you back. Sometimes if you want to talk to your enemies, be nice to your enemies and see what they can give you back. Those who will hate you, they'll curse you, they'll want to shoot you, they want you dead. Some people want you far away, some will try to steal from you. But if you know how to play the game, you can get something out of them as well, isn't it? Your enemies have some diamonds which you need sometimes. That's why you network. I do it a lot. I won't brag, but I'm good at it. I've mastered it. I've mastered it. Because everyone is human, but if you know yourself first and then you can control your emotions, don't get to, oh, he didn't like my hair, or he didn't like my skin color. That's going to happen to you. Nobody's supposed to like you by default. That is seeking attention. If you can go there, enjoy, be quiet, listen, just keep quiet, say nothing, pick up what they're saying. Add in a few, instigators like, oh, do you like this thing? I think that guy wasn't good. Oh, what do you mean? No, he was slapping, and you pick it up. So it's a good thing. So, like the enemies. So you get fresh ideas from networking. So you're going to go out there, if you have a business idea and you're doing it, sometimes you can see from someone else's perspective, the something you're doing will give you another view. Because everyone can see different parts of you and they can tell you, oh, Josh, do this. Oh, Josh, your hair is, oh, Josh, I've lost weight. Take that judgmental mindset. People are like, I don't want to be judged because why? They know what they're doing is not right. Take take feedback. Take positive feedback. Oh, how did I do? Oh, I know I speak too fast. Oh, George, slow down. Oh, you didn't dress well today, So they give you fresh ideas. So those things are nuggets of gold, if you understand. Sometimes they're hurtful, but by hurting you, they are telling you what is wrong. Sometimes you need to be hard to wake up. They wake you up from that. So that is the second idea. So number one is you get better connections. Number two, get fresh ideas. Number three, you also want to build your confidence by getting out of your comfort zone, going to meet new people. Sometimes it takes confidence. It does take confidence. Some people don't want you to come to them. Some people, when you go to a meeting, some people don't want you to approach them. That is normal. Some people want to talk to themselves only. So by saying hi, making them talk, they don't want to, but they have to reply because in the meeting they don't want to sound weird. So they talk and then you leave. Simple. Confidence. When you look at you, oh, that guy, what was it fake? Why did he talk to me? And he's different from me. It's not my color. It's not my race. It's not my status. What is he thinking? You mess up their mindset because that's weird. He's supposed to feel bad because I hate him. He's supposed to feel bad because I didn't want to talk to him. Why is he talking to me? It's confidence. You don't worry what's going to happen. You just do it. Obviously, make you think, be wise, but believe in your abilities. And by going out to network, you find different people. And like, ooh, give us your card. If they say yes, no. If they say no, doesn't matter. You've done your bit. You work out to get head high. Don't brag, but be confident when you go out to meet new people, because that sometimes takes confidence. Sometimes you're like, oh, what should I do? Will they like me? Will they ignore me? I went out yesterday to work out, and I met an old friend. I'm like, oh, I didn't see him. I was passing by. Hey, like, oh, sorry. He was not talking about his friends. I'm talking about everything. Oh, can't mention it, but it came out of him. I think he needed it to come out. Sometimes it's good to meet. He needed that session to talk about what was in his heart. So I believe we met for a reason. It was perfect because I was working there. I was going the other way, and then I said, let me go this way. And actually passed. I didn't know he was there. Like, hey, we sat down and we chatted for almost an hour and a half. And also met an old friend I met for 1 year and a half at the same spot. Someone I hadn't seen for 1 year and since 2019, before the pandemic. Yeah. And I met the lady. We were playing ping pong. I learned from her how to play ping pong and him, actually. So she had moved away to another country. And I don't know. So I was like, hey, is that her? Like, yeah, she came back. Like, hey, hi. So that built my confidence. Like, see, I went out there to work. I met someone who I think I'll meet. Had a productive chat. Finished, met another person, met his friend, met a person I met for a long time, and it built my confidence. I went there working with my head up. I was confident with fresh ideas, new connections, just by one meeting. Just by one meeting. So that was it. Imagine, I met 3 people, and actually 4 with the other guy. And I got new fresh ideas. So now I've got more ideas to implement just because of networking. So sometimes you got to be confident and go where you shouldn't go sometimes. Just go. Let life lead you where you want to go sometimes, and you don't know why it's going there. Sometimes we tend to let our worries and fears and our teachings from behind to stop us. Oh, okay, I'm privileged. Oh, I'm dark-skinned. Oh, I'm light-skinned. Oh, I'm a Christian. I'm a Muslim. I'm this. I cannot talk to those others. So yes, we have been taught those things. We all have them whereby I am this and that. But sometimes you gotta let go and say, hey, I need to reach out as a human being and help somebody, to speak to somebody. There are times when definitely you want to be with your family. There are times to be with your people, with your race. Stick up for your family, your nation, especially in times of war. Then you have to fight for your tribe. But at times you have to reach out to the other people and say and help out. So you gotta understand when to switch, when to fight for yourself, for your tribe, for your color, and when to talk to others. Not every day I must be my people. Sometimes you gotta walk out and get more ideas. So those are the benefits of networking. Another one is you create long-lasting relationships. So how I met this guy who I met yesterday. Well, I always learned how to play ping pong. I'm not a pro, but I'm not a big. I'm okay. I want to learn. I'm not just people. I've seen people play, but I want to learn. So there was a place where there was open, and I went there. So I met the guy. He was a pro, and he was walking me left and right. Oof. But I was there to learn. So if you had an ego, yeah, wasn't for you. She walked me. She's a young lady, and she was a pro, playing for years. Like, wow. So I tried. I never beat her at all. I'm honest. I never even beat her once. But my aim was to learn, not to win, not to beat, but to learn. So from them, I learned how to play, how to return. And now I'm getting better, I can't smash yet. I can't do it yet, but So I met the guys yesterday, and I started playing every day, like 1 hour. Go there. Once I finish my work in the morning, you go work, exercise time, 1 hour. Learn how to play, learn how to get. So I met new people just from table tennis, and from there, I got a table tennis table. I got people who giving me bats. So from one networking session, which wasn't planned, it blew up now. Now we're organizing more events. I met others who want to play, and I've learned from others. Now it's getting bigger and bigger. Now people think I'm good, apparently. People are like, that guy is good. Like, oh, you. If only you knew I'm a beginner, like people will be shocked. Like, no, I'm not actually a table tennis player. I'm just learning from others. That's a trick in life. Always act confident and learn from others. People will think you're, I'm not saying anything, but just be confident and just learn from others and practice a lot. But from networking, was that guy. He's different. He looks like me as well. We're different. Oh, so it was amazing because we don't look the same from different countries. We're all laughing about, hey, we're different colors. I don't mind making people different than me. I'm like, yeah, me too. You know, different colors, with different religions, different races. Everything was completely different. But from there, I picked up. I met him. He says, hi, I talk. So you know, is it good? I don't know. Is it bad? I don't know. Am I good? I don't know. Am I bad? I don't know. But from networking, I got off. I learned how to play ping pong, and that took me somewhere else. So the key is people are different. Even if they don't want, you don't have to be everyone all the time. But networking is about making connections with resources, not about you must love me, you must like me. No, talk, be professional, but also learn from them, find out who they are, the resources. That's how you meet with people. Sometimes that talking to them will break down their how would say their what's it called? Break down what they've been taught to believe. What's it called? The word for it. So that's why you need vocabulary. Break down their conscious belief about what they've been taught is not true. Because sometimes you are the key to meet others. By meeting others, you're saying, listen, you've been taught this is bad, we can do this, doesn't matter. You can still hang and you go back home. Sometimes by doing that, you break the barriers. You break the barriers of so many things, of race, of color, of being, by going out to help those, listen to what they love, talk about what they do. That is how you network sometimes. That is the best way to deal with people who are different from you. What did I talk about? What the and be sincere, don't pretend, be sincere. That's how you build long-lasting relationships. So I didn't know. I don't talk to the guy. No, he's asking, you have my number. I'm like, oh, so I don't think you got my number, to be honest. Just playing ping pong. I didn't plan to be friends. That's why I didn't know, because they had their own crew. I was just coming to learn how to play. But because I was willing to learn how to play and I was getting back, people were like, hey. So now don't be friends, don't want to talk, don't want to meet up. I'm like, oh, okay. Sometimes networking can shock you. You think people are rude, you think people are disconnected, you think people are bad, but it's because they have no one to talk to. Sometimes it's heartwarming because like, oh, okay. Now everyone wants to be your friend. Hey, can you call me? Give my number. Let's do this thing. No, I thought you were rude. I thought you were terrible. But no, it's because it's a front. It's a mask. So that real mask we put on because they've been hurt, or they don't want to seem vulnerable, or because they're trying to put up a face to sound strong, but they are not. So if you break down that mask by networking, goodness me, you open up that kindness, that loveness that every human being was built with. It was touching. I was touched. I was really touched. It was really touching, So just from the power of networking, meeting new people. I met one of his friends. I didn't know. I didn't know him. We didn't know. We didn't talk. Well, again, I would say we're different colors. I was dark. I was the dark or the black guy said. He was the white guy. I was Indian. So pretty different. So I sat there. I know the white guy, and he was a friend. So I didn't know his friend, and I said I didn't know. I didn't say hi at the beginning, but I noted that he didn't say anything because, like, who is he? I don't know who he was. So I just started opening up because they're talking about their religion. So I opened up. It was fun. And then suddenly he started coming, showing me, talking about his past. He opened up. He stood up when he started talking about, showing me videos about what we're talking about. And he was opened up and he was fired. I was like, wow, the power of networking. So we were laughing, having fun. People were like passing by looking at us. What are those three guys? They're all different colors. Having fun. What are they talking about? What's bringing them together? What's so common among the three? Because we're all different. You wouldn't tell we're all different at all. Now making plans. So that is the power of networking. Goodness me, it breaks down barriers. So My friend, wherever you are, always learn to meet people. Talk to strangers. Because guess what? You are a stranger as well. Wherever you go, you are a stranger. And whenever you're in trouble, guess who you run to? Strangers. If you need police, are they your friends? No, they're strangers. If you need an ambulance, you call the people, and they are not your friends, they're strangers. So we tend to talk to strangers only when we're in trouble or when you need them. But we say no, we talk to strangers every day. We don't wait for people to give something to you to be nice to them. Okay, but be kind. Sometimes nice means a bit foolish, or sometimes means stupid. But be kind to others. Extend your kindness, even though you don't know them, even though you want nothing from them. Don't wait for, oh, now I'm in trouble. Let me call my friend. Oh, I'm in trouble. Let me do this. No, don't. We don't do that here. And if you're one of us, we don't want you in here at all. We don't wait for you to be sad or to be depressed when you say, okay, now I want to be now I want to be faithful. Now I want to be loving because I've been hurt. We don't do that. We don't wait for the bad times to be good. We are good in the bad times, and every time we are good. Today I'm good. Tomorrow I'm good. Yesterday was good. Today we are positive. So enjoy the hatred. Enjoy people. Let people hate you. Let people despise. Let people spit in your face. That is fine. You are who you are. Your network. Say hi to them. Let them be who they were. Listen, somebody has to be foolish. Somebody has to be stupid. Somebody has to hate you. That is life. It's not you. Nobody has to like you. People, we're told that everyone has to like us, but you don't like everyone yourself, do you? So why do you want everyone to like you too? Love yourself and network with others. Goodness me, networking is the best thing ever. So number one, find out what you have to offer to the world. Create a system about it, or a blog, or something you do. People can find you somewhere, and then also get a business card. Get a physical business card, and also get a digital business card, and get your piece of real estate on the internet. So that is your website or your Twitter, also a website or a Facebook page where you talk about what you do. People can find you and follow you on what you do and be consistent with that. So when you network, like, check me out on this channel, check me out on this handle. I am here, and make sure you have content which is people can enjoy. So build yourself first. So before you go out, make sure you know who you are. Get your story correct. This is who I am. This is what my background. This is who I am. My name is Joshua Yehuda. I'm a mindset coach. Why should you listen to me? Because I've been through, I've gone through a lot of trouble, which taught me how to be positive. I was living as homeless. I was living in a shelter. I didn't have no food, no one to depend on. I said, I'm going to be positive no matter what. I'll say, no matter what happens, I control the outcome. Whatever you are, it's not about what happens, it's about how you act. So from that, family issues, from having no time to work, that's how I learned how to be positive. And now I teach others how to overcome those negative thoughts or family troubles, or those you're homeless, or you feel lonely, how to enjoy yourself, your time by yourself. So that's what I do. So my name is Joshua. What do? I teach others how to be positive, how to enjoy themselves and build themselves. Why? Because I've been through it. I had issues where I couldn't work, I couldn't eat, I'd have no place to sleep, I had no friends, no family. But I said, no matter what, I'll always be happy and I'll be positive. People never knew that I was homeless. Even now they don't know. People never knew that I had no family or friends, but because I was learn to be positive, say thank you for the things you have, and work with the things you have. Build from anywhere. Don't make an excuse. Find a reason. That's what I did. So that's why, and that's why I am. How can you find me? I've got my own YouTube channel here. Check me also on Twitter. I'm on Facebook as well. You can sign up to my email list. I also have an online course if you're interested in learning about being positive. So that is what I have to offer to the world. That's who I am, what I do, why I do it, and why should you listen to me? So you got to be confident and tell people how to overcome them in the steps you're doing. And when I go network, I get my cards. I've got a digital card. I go to network. Hey, how are you? What are you doing? How are you? What you do? How are you? You go to, hey, how are you? I'm Josh. What's your name? Oh, how are you doing today? Are you okay? First, find out how they're feeling. How are you feeling today? Are you all right? Enjoying the weather? Why are you here today? Oh, so what do you do for a living? What do you do? If you don't mind me asking, I do this and that. Oh, that's great. I do this. Would you tell me more about it? I mean, oh, that's what I do. So how far are you? What's your goal next year? Do you want to do more? Would you like to work together? Some say yes, some say no. Like, oh, that's good. You move on. If you want to say yes, oh, this is my card. You can find me here. Can I have your card as well? Where can I find you? Do you have a website? Yes. Simple. Nice to meet you. I'll keep in touch. And then make sure you call them and leave a message and say, thanks for meeting up. Looking forward to this. Regards, you. Move to the next one. To just take the card and then throw it away, as most people do in networking. If you don't take the card, make sure you take the card and you're going to call them. Don't take the card if you're not going to do something. So make the contact and then make sure you follow up with a message. Well, they still remember you. Don't wait for 2 days until they forget. People forget, it's normal. So when people do something after the event, give them give feedback when, well, it's still fresh in their minds. Because after 24 hours, sometimes we have things to do. So you want to follow up quickly and say thank you. And like, because if you follow up 10 days later, who's this? Oh, yeah. So always follow up in good time while they're still fresh in your mind. But those are ways of networking. So look around the area, networking events, socializing events. Also be careful. There's some people now, they are sharks. They're there to steal information just for fun. Nowadays, people are pretending to network. So just a word of caution. Not everybody now wants to network. Some just want to steal by force and to do it. So just be careful wherever you go. Because times people have gone cold. Before it was really networking, but now people are jokers. People are time wasters. They go there just having fun and they know what they're doing. So just be careful now. But don't stop networking because others are doing it the wrong way. Do it right way. Or even start your own session for networking in your own home. Get your niche, who you want to serve, and call them around and let's have fun. Life is too short or life is too nice to not have fun. Number one, last thing to network is enjoy it. Don't go there. Go and enjoy your networking session. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. Have fun, look around, meet new people, talk to strangers. Yes, on the weekend I made a mistake. Sitting in the bench, people came to talk to me. I didn't say hi. I feel bad. Sometimes I could see the signals. They were looking at me like, oh, should I say hi? I went to walk away like, oh, my mistake. Sometimes I make mistakes. We all make mistakes. That's what happens when sometimes you like to meditate when you're just focusing on something. You don't see people around you. So sometimes you also be aware. Sometimes, yes, you can say hi. Sometimes people want you to say hi first. So you got to learn to read those kind of signals, especially some ladies. They sit there and I look at her, and she's like, looking there like, I mean, she walked away like, okay, fine, my mistake. I take a blame. I should have said hi. I'm responsible for that mistake. I should have said hi to the lady. I didn't know she wanted to talk to me, but she just sat there and then was kind of looking at me, making signals, looking back, and then looking down, looking back. Like, oh, you want to talk to me? So when I talked to her, when I had time to talk, she was walking away like, oh. Sometimes you make mistakes, so learn to read the body communication and also signals when you're networking. Sometimes I was talking a lot about somebody. That was my mistake, but now I've learned. So next time I sit on the bench, somebody comes, I'll say, hi, how are you? Sometimes you're thinking a lot and you forget what is around. But that was a lesson for me to learn. All in all, remember, networking is key to your career, sometimes survival, sometimes it's great because we're here to work with people. Everything's a network. Your body's a network. Your water system's a network. The earth is a network. The animals are networks. Everything's a network because they are intertwined. Your mind is a network. So everything's networks. Tribes, customs, religions, schools, races. It's a network. People working together. We are working together. So learn to network. Go have fun. Enjoy. Meet new people. Talk to strangers because you are a stranger yourself. Yes, some people are mean. People want to steal. That's normal. People are there, but still talk to strangers. Don't let them spoil your love for talking to strangers. So talk to people, network. Some are good, some are bad. That is normal. Sometimes you are the same. So go out there, network. Find somebody who can be a friend. Find someone who is in the legal system, who knows the law. Find someone who is in travel system, who's traveling, who can give you deals and tips. Find someone who knows how to make money as a network. Find someone who is good in relationships. Find someone who is very old, someone who is way out of the age range, like a grandma, so you can be like a mentor. Find a young person who you can mentor. Find someone who's along your age or around, I'll say, your kind of wavelength, so you can learn to argue and discuss and, find someone who thinks like you, find someone who doesn't think like you. So you get all these people. That's the key. Some people only do one, but if you do all this together, you have a round picture. Because everybody has a piece of the puzzle that you don't have. So by saying I'm not talking to them, then up to you. But here we say we talk. If it goes right, we move on from there. So talk, speak. Network. Talk to strangers, yeah. Love yourself and love your neighbors, because we are all here together to work together. So enjoy. Hope you have a great day wherever you are. Shall see you tomorrow for another live video. Have a great day. My name is Joshua Jehuda. Don't forget to sign up and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment below. And click the bell for notifications so you get notified when I go live. Take care and goodbye.